Hello, Carpenters Elementary School families. I hope this message finds everyone well. I wanted to take a moment this afternoon to speak directly to our third grade parents, but also send a message out kind of describing and elaborating on some things that our school is navigating from the State Department as of the last few weeks. So, third grade families, in the next couple of days, you will be receiving a letter via the mail and probably some communication from your teachers as well, talking about our third grade retention policy that we're coming up that was directed from our state legislature. So essentially, to give you kind of a quick rundown, I want to talk about the details of that, what that means for your student, what that will mean for you as a family, and some pathways and options that we'll have moving forward. So, as you may or may not have heard, the state of Tennessee passed legislation in 2021 called the Literacy Success Act. And under this legislation, all third grade students beginning the 22-23 school year, which is of course this school year, must pass the ELA portion of the third grade TCAP assessment. And under this law, if a student scores approaching or below on the TCAP in reading or ELA, they have to be provided support to ensure that they are ready for grade level reading across fourth grade and that curriculum. So these supports or pathways, as sometimes we call them moving forward, include tutoring during the fourth grade school year and or summer school. And that's one of the reasons we kind of wanted to send some information as quickly as possible. Is we're planning our summer school program right now, and it's going to be centered basically around our third graders and our third grade retention policy. So if a student's family does not wish to take advantage of these supports, you definitely have that option. But by law, the student has to be retained in third grade. So to kind of give you another quick rundown of this, if on the TCAP a student scores approaching, which is approaching grade level, the student must participate with a 90% attendance rate in summer school or participate in after-school tutoring at Carpenters during their fourth grade school year while also maintaining a 90% participation rate. Now, if a student scores below, they have those options and actually are required to do summer school and after-school tutoring in their fourth grade year. And again, of course, you can choose not to take those supports, but that will result in retention for the third grade school year. So this may sound a little bit alarming, but we wanted to go ahead and be proactive in our approach to sharing information with you. Again, these are state laws and requirements that we wanted to make you aware of that you may or may not have been aware of already. And of course, we do have some projection scores that we use from our most recent iReady diagnostic, and that's kind of helping us determine who to invite to summer school and who to look out for these supports, including like tutoring as well. But those are just projections right now. All of this is really contingent or based on the TCAP scores. And, unfortunately, the TCAP assessment occurs closer towards the end of the year, and we are planning as well as we can, but we can only plan so far without having the scores and all of the information together. Now, one thing I do want to say, because this is dependent on the TCAP scores, just because you received a letter in the upcoming days, or even if you mark yes to summer school or no to summer school, that doesn't necessarily mean that your child will end up in summer school. Because while they may be projected right now to score a certain way, that may not be how they score on the TCAP. And again, just to be fair and transparent with our families, our goal is always to provide you with as much information as we can and as soon as we can. And while there still be maybe a lot more questions right now than there are answers, we will provide clarification on things as soon as we get it. And as always, if you do have any questions about this, feel free to contact your child's teacher or administration. We're still learning a lot every day about this and trying to navigate things ourselves. So we definitely have no problems communicating this clearly and quickly with you all. So we wanted to share this information now and kind of, give everybody a heads up on it. And again, everything is, there are a lot more questions than there may be answers at this point, but we will provide more clarification as we get it. So if you do receive this letter in the upcoming days, please read through it thoroughly. All of the information is there about not only the Literacy Success Act, but about our summer school program. So read through that carefully, and there is a part of the letter that you will need to fill out with your child's name, grade, and if you are willing to participate in the summer program or not, and some other information. And please turn that into your child's teacher before April 14th so we can continue planning for our summer school program and get things prepared for like transportation and staffing as well. So again, if you do have any more questions, feel free to reach out to your child's teacher, or you can contact administration in any way, and we'll provide any answers or clarification that we can. So I hope this message was helpful, and no matter what, we care about your child, and we care about their well-being and their education, and we will work together with you to navigate this process. So again, call us if you need us, and I hope everyone has a wonderful afternoon.